I wanted to be a singer growing up.
Growing up, I always wanted to be a baseball player.
I wanted to be a veterinarian.
I legitimately remember saying, famous.
My family was completely against it.
You have to have the mindset that you want to be better than the next person.
And this is Wannabe.
My name is Chelsea Faith. My gamer tag is Chels or Cheslila, and this is Wannabe. When I was growing up, I wanted to be a violinist. I did music for 10 years until the end of high school when I wasn't able to play anymore. At first, it was my choice to do violin and music, but as time went on, I competed more and I played in orchestras, and it just became something that felt more like a job instead of something I actually wanted to do. I hope to pursue a career in esports, either managing teams or running tournaments. During my first semester of freshman year, I had a peer mentor, Lee, and she was trying to help me figure out what to do because at the time I didn't know what else I wanted besides music. She told me that I should join the Esports Club at UNLV, where I found Julian, or Slamtaro. He is the president of Rebel Gaming and also one of my closest friends. He has helped me with a lot of things and all the problems, and he's been there for all of the achievements that I've had in the past year. At the beginning, it was hard to manage all three Valorant teams. It started off with a lot of helpers, and then eventually over time, the help went away, and it was just me managing all three teams for 2 semesters. I used to tell myself when things got hard that if I can do this now, then I could do it later in life. Back in May, I ran my first ever Valorant tournament, which was a pretty good turnout. We had 8 teams, and I TO'd the whole event and set up the bracket and everything. My parents are from Ilocos. At first, it was hard for them to understand what I could do in gaming. I explained it to them, and it took a lot of time for them to understand what it was.
Okay, Chelsea!
I watch VCT religiously. Even when they have the out-of-country tournaments, I wake up at 5 a.m. or 8 a.m. just to watch the matches. Watching VCT actually helps our teams out a lot because we're able to look at pro players and the different play styles from around the world. I think the scene here is growing, and there's a lot of opportunities for people to come out here, especially at the HyperX Arena. Since esports is relatively new as a career path for people, seeking advice from those who have been in the industry a little bit longer will help you out a lot. My goals in gaming right now is to manage tournaments like LCS and VCT.
Would I consider professional gamers athletes? I would. Just as competitive as being on the court to me.
If you got that professional in your name, I think you just as good as the athlete. I think it brings a lot of excitement, to video games and just being competitive at all.
It takes a level of concentration, a level of focus that a lot of people can't. Like me personally, I'm not good enough to be a professional gamer. So if I'm considered an athlete, then why shouldn't a professional gamer be considered one as well?